So you've got a list of things, but you don't do everything on your list.
Yeah.
Okay. So what have other people thought about for this question? Do you manage your time well? Why or why not?
I think Jason do well.
Yes?
Well.
All right, Jason, what do you think?
Yeah, I usually make a timetable
Yes.
every day, and I write what to do and what time to do.
Okay.
And when I finish it, I will check it and pick it.
Very good. Okay, so he's very thorough, very doing the whole list of things, and then checking the time, and then when you're finished, tick it off.
Yeah.
Everything. Okay. Maybe you can add that to your repertoire. Okay. So some people manage their time well, some don't, and there's a lot of different ways that you can help yourself manage your time. And I like Jason's idea of keeping a full list of things and then ticking them off as he goes along.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one of the strategies. Actually, we're answering a lot of these at the same time. Strategies, that's your strategy. Does anybody have a different strategy that they use besides keeping a list? Yeah.
Use the APP.
Use an app.
Yeah.
Yes. Use an app to help you. Excellent.
Yes, recorder my time, what time I did something, and I can see the line for the time.
Okay.
So I can save time in something, waste the time in something. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So you can distinguish when to do the next thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody use another strategy? Something different?
Improve your efficiency. Maybe in the past you could use 2 hours, but from now you maybe use 1 hour.
Okay.
Quickly,
All right.
and you will save the time.
Okay. Excellent. Any other ideas?
I think we should put the most important thing on the list of on the top of the list.
Okay.
And we will do it first. And after that, we will do some less important things.
Okay. All right. Great.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent ideas. So those are fantastic. Okay. Let's have a look at this next slide here. Okay. Time. How is time influenced by culture? Some cultures have different ideas about what's a productive use of time and what isn't. Do you have any thoughts on this?
Yes, like this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, because my country is like the shops and all the places is open at different times. So usually when I wake up early, I prefer to do the housework, the homework, then I go out. But here, I have to go out early, then I have to complete my housework because they close early, especially in the weekend.
Exactly.
It's completely different.
I know. When I first started to live in Britain, I was shocked at how early a lot of shops close, like 5 o'clock. And right away, because how am I supposed to do any shopping?
Yeah.
So I completely understand that one. Okay. Any other things that you've noticed or about the different cultures?
Because most Chinese students are not accustomed with English food, so they pay more time to cook by themselves.
Okay.
And the Chinese cooking is very complex. It needs a lot of time.
Yes, a lot of time.
Yeah.
So how long do you spend to cook?
More than 1 hour each time.
2 hours to cook a meal?
Yeah.
Is this from preparing all the cutting and
everything?
Cooking.
And some Chinese food can't buy on local native supermarket. Must go to Chinatown.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So you also have to consider the time it takes to do the shopping.
Yeah.
Right.
Shopping.
Okay, and then preparing the. So it takes a lot of time. So there's sort of doing chores because shops are closed. There's cooking. Is there anything else different about the cultures that you have noticed that are sort of you're trying to figure out what to do? How am I going to manage my time?
Yeah, maybe about the sleep.
Sleeping. Okay.
I see the people in their sleep very early. but in the China we sleep very later
Okay.
because we have some entertainment in the internet, and many of people like to sleep, like to get up later in the morning.
Okay.
And I think there are many people get up early and do some exercise, like run outside. I think it's
it's independent.
Yeah.
It depends. Different people, different lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when
Yeah.
it's not here, I think
It's-
the biology hours of our system, because there's different hours.
Yeah.
So it is still, I still wake up until 9, 10, 9, like that.
Yeah.
Because I get used to the same hours I would be like,
Right.
like that. So it's difficult until now I couldn't change
Yeah.
this.
So do you think your bodies will adjust to
Yeah.
different times? Or
Yeah, it takes time to,
take-
Better now.
Take
You
a-
know, last week.
Oh, okay, that's
yeah.
great.
Yeah, it's getting good.
Okay,
It's getting-
all right. So it takes some time to adjust then to the different sleeping patterns and everything. Okay,
Yeah.
great. So these are all interesting observations that you've made and things that you need to consider when you're doing your study timetables. Okay. And there's all sorts of other activities that you do during the day. So there's sleeping, we talked about, there's cooking, there's going to the shop. Can you think of other things that take time away from studying? Anything else that you do or that you would like to do, but it takes
Okay.
time away from studying?
Follow TV.
Watching the telly, okay, television, yeah.
Calling my family because I have to call every day that we are,
Different
far
time
away.
zones.
Yeah, different time zones.
Okay. Phoning, watching television. What else?
Go to the fitness center.
The fitness center,
Yeah.
doing exercise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Send a message or chat with WeChat.
Okay. All right. And doing your social media. Okay.
Socialization.
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 Yeah. Socialization.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you can think of? Any other activities that you need to? sort
Maybe
of
some people, single people will find a girlfriend or boyfriend.
okay.
Boyfriend.
Romance.
Yeah, they need to make an appointment. Yeah.
Oh, make an appointment for romance.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So all these different things, they're important, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're very important. So we don't want to be lonely, do we? But okay. So there's all sorts of things to consider that where you need to fit all these different things. And also your studying into there as well. Okay. Now, here's an example of a master's timetable. And you've got your own pre-sessional timetables. And here's the one that we showed last time, which is a master's degree in art and fashion. And you can see all these different blank spaces. We talked about this before, all these different blank spaces to fit in all those other things that we just talked about, cooking and sleeping and going to the shops and calling your family in the other country and all this stuff. You've got to fit in around here. But not only those other things that we just talked about, but also your studying for these different lectures, because you don't just go to the lecture or the seminar, you've got to study for those. So you've got to prepare some of the strategies that you talked about, preparing a timetable or using an app. It all will help you manage all of these different things that you need to do during the day.
Yeah.
Okay? Is there anything during the day that you can do less of?
Sleeping.
Sleeping, maybe?
Yeah.
Until once your body gets used
Yeah.
to being here. Okay, sleeping. Anything else that you can cut out, maybe?
Cooking.
Cooking.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
cut down on the cooking.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
go for the ready meals, though.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's
Just
Yeah.
better to prepare fresh. But maybe you can cut down a little bit on the cooking. So fit all these things in. There's also this idea, and I don't really like the term, really, creating extra time. I don't like this idea. You can't create time. You just got, so I don't like the way they put this on the slide. but creating extra time. So there are different things you can do during the day that you can include your studying into. For example, if you're sitting on the bus or something, maybe you can listen to a podcast in English.
BBC?
Or listen to the BBC.
Yeah.
Podcast, or while working at the gym. You can watch TV or read a book in English rather than your native language. I don't like this really. Preparing a packed lunch to save cooking time. I don't know. Packed lunches. But or these ready meals. But I prefer to cook fresh. Now you're going to see me over in the cafe eating a sandwich.
Conversation cafe.
Yeah, on the conversation cafe. I'll be eating a sandwich from the cafe. Because I don't have time to prepare even a packed lunch. I just I have to manage my own time better, I think.
We go there, but we didn't meet you last time.
Yeah. Over there.
Yeah, over there.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there's all these different things that you can try to fit in, but I mean, really, you got to give yourself some time to relax as well. So, you don't have to. I don't expect if I see you, at the gym, or if I see you on the bus, and you're listening to a podcast, give yourself some time to relax as well. You don't have to spend every waking moment studying, Give yourself some relaxing time as well. Now, to be quite honest, do you remember when last time I gave you this activity log with all sorts of daily activities to fill in? Yes, that's what the advising session was going to be about today.
Yeah.
But forget it. Okay, I'll show you. Let me show you this. This is something similar to what you would have been writing on that activity log, yes? So how much time during the day do you spend eating breakfast? How much time lunch? I spend more than 30 minutes eating lunch. How much time do you spend on social media? Relaxing? All of these different things. These are the sorts of things that you would have put in on that activity log. Okay? So we're discussing it now. This is your revising session right now in 2 minutes. Okay. So just think about all the different things that you need to organize and juggle and manage during the day. So you've got to fit in your study time between all these different things. And there are ways that you can make up the time by listening to podcasts when you're exercising or whatever. But this is just an example of all sorts of different things that you do during the day. Okay? So don't worry about that activity log. I mean, I think you have a good idea of what you need to do to make sure that you do your studying, to do your best at studying, yes? Just keeping in mind you've got all these different things that you do, and you've got to fit in the studying there as well, okay? Now, I'm not even going to bother giving you this. This is the study timetable. You've got a timetable. This was part of the assignment for today. Don't worry about it. You've got a timetable. You've got your pre-sessional timetable.
Yes.
You know what you're supposed to do, where you're supposed to be. And you've got all these different other things that you do during the day. And you've got to fit them all in, right? Somehow. But I'm not going to make you fill this. It's very similar to that activity log. So don't worry about it. We're just going to make that go away. There we go. Now, what I do want you to do, in preparation for next time, is I want in your little groups that you've just been talking in, I want you to find an app, okay, within your group. I want you to find an app that will help you manage your time.
Yeah.
Okay, there's so many apps for all sorts of different things. I've got this chart here. There's a little chart which is quite good. There's all sorts of apps for reading and writing and maths and memorizing things and so forth. And so these are examples of apps for all those different things. There's nothing on here for managing your time. But just to show you that all these different apps are available for doing all these other things. Okay? So what I would like you to do in your groups for the next 5 minutes or so, does everybody in a group have a phone
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
something? At least one person. I want you to start looking for apps to help you manage your time. And then during our next lesson, which is, when is it, tomorrow? Tomorrow, we'll have you sort of present your app to the rest of the group. And you don't have to, put stuff in it or anything, or say that, yes, I'm going to use this one, definitely. But just to give us some examples of different apps that will help you manage your time. Okay? So for the next 4 minutes, I want you to, in your groups, try to start finding apps, and then at our session tomorrow, we'll present these to the group. Okay?
Yeah.
So you'll be experts in your app. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, so just discuss that for the next 4 minutes. Okay?
This is very useful. I use money to buy it. Not free. Cheaper.